If you ever cross a bridge and your watch stops, do not look at the water. On the outskirts of Kyoto, there is an old pedestrian bridge. It doesn't appear in tourist brochures. It has no nameplate, but everyone in the area knows it. They call it the Bridge of the Empty Second. It all started with something small. Digital watches freezing while crossing it. Exactly 7 seconds. Not 6, not 8, 7. Phones would stop recording. Audio would cut out. Footsteps made no echo. A student decided to test it. Camera in an midnight. He crossed the bridge talking, laughing, challenging the story. The video went viral, but not because of what he said. When replayed, the counter jumps from 214 to 222, 8 seconds missing. During that gap, the sound disappears. And in the last frozen frame, there's something behind it. Something tall, motionless, too close. He insists he saw nothing, felt nothing. But that night, he dreamed about the bridge. He said he was crossing it again. Only this time, there was no water below. There were people standing, looking at him. They weren't floating. They weren't moving. They were just watching from the dry riverbed. And when he woke up, his clock showed a time that doesn't exist. 3 to 61. Others tried to repeat the experiment. Same result. Always 7 seconds. But something started to change. Some came back with marks on their ankles, as if someone had grabbed them from below. A group brought thermal cameras, sensitive microphones, motion sensors. When they reviewed the footage, they found something worse. During those 7 seconds, the temperature drops sharply, as if the air empties out. The cameras don't shut off. They keep recording. But the file gets corrupted, and when they manage to recover a few frames, the bridge is no longer empty. It's full. Silhouettes lined up on both sides. Too many to count, all staring at the center. The most disturbing part, each silhouette matches a person reported missing in the region since 1987. Blurred faces, motionless bodies, as if they're waiting their turn. A former local police officer spoke on an anonymous forum. He said the missing persons reports all had something in common. The last place their phones registered signal was that bridge. But no one vanished on camera. No one screamed. No one ran. They simply crossed. There is a theory. Time doesn't stop. It opens like a wound. 7 seconds where something else can touch our side and choose. The student from the first video returned months later. He wanted to prove it was all suggestion. This time, he streamed live. Thousands watching. He started crossing, smiling. When he reached the center, the live stream froze, the chat filled with question marks for exactly 7 seconds. Then it came back. He was standing there, motionless, looking at the water. But he wasn't smiling anymore. His eyes were wide, too wide. He whispered something. Very quietly, viewers turned up the volume. He said, "Now I understand why they stare." He slowly turned the camera. The river was dry, completely dry. And below, there were hundreds of people standing, watching him. The stream cut out. Officially, he never made it home. But that's not the strangest part. The strangest part is that since then, in recovered videos of the bridge, there's a new silhouette standing in the center, holding a camera, looking up as if it's waiting for you to cross the bridge to